Child, serious question. I just need to know what the hell is wrong with him. I don't understand why in the fuck would he pull up a 3-year-old video showing him yelling and screaming at Nick on the damn phone. What? He up there yelling at her, talking about he wanted Kaiser on Tuesday. She told him to go get him on Monday, and he talked about, no, I asked you why I needed to get him on Monday. But then she's telling him, okay, well, I got plans now, so get him next Tuesday. No, it has to be today. I need my son. I miss my son too. What does this prove? Like, seriously, King is really grasping at straws. What is it supposed to prove besides you called her bucking to the ceiling because you wanted to get the child the day you wanted to get the child after she already told you what day to get the fucking child? This doesn't prove shit about you fighting to see your son. It shows that you was fighting to get your damn way. And she's nonchalant because, boy, what is you hollering about? Like, you don't want to get him at all because you can't get him the day that I told you that I was available for you to get him. I got plans with him. And he up there talking about, well, I got plans with him. She was like, what plans? I don't have to tell you that. Well, bitch, she don't have to tell you why you needed to get him on Monday when you want to sit up here and want to get him on Tuesday. And I know damn well he not trying to act like this is equivalent to him up there withholding this girl child for 2 markers, a folder, and a pencil. Excuse me? Have mercy. King sat there with a whole bunch of excuses this entire damn video. He sat up there and said that he had a secret stash put to the side before they even went to Malaysia, specifically just for Kaiser school supplies. And we already done seen that ain't shit. Child, how much was the stash? Because it had to be $100. And how the hell he got a secret stash put to the side? Because he's a normal human that put it to the side for days like this. But he couldn't help Laina get her funky ass up off the table. Then he had the nerve to say that he never once told Nick that she couldn't get Kaiser. You never once told Nick that she could. And you didn't drop the address. Trying to sit up there and say, well, I was wrong for that. Maybe I was just thinking about me and him instead of thinking about her. No, you did it on purpose. You didn't want her to get her son. Period. Then he had the audacity to sit up there and say that he took away Kaiser's devices because his house has rules. Because Ocean be cutting the fuck up every time they take a tablet from her, they have to limit her screen time. So basically, Kaiser couldn't have his shit that his mama pays for, that she sent with him out the country to be able to communicate with his mama, because Ocean cuts the hell up whenever they take a tablet away from her. And then let's not sit up here and play this game, King. I'm more than sure that the whole time Laina funky ass was laid up in that hospital, she was on FaceTime with her daughters every chance that she could. But Kaiser didn't have that luxury of being able to speak to his mama on the phone. And back to this screen time shit. Let's not act like Laina hasn't done multiple videos explaining how she's so overstimulated with being a mother. And Ocean is too hyper and she always too stimulated. Every time Ocean get on her damn nerves, she hand her the phone. Just the other day, King posted a video where him and Kaiser was swimming and he had to give Ocean his phone because she didn't want to get in the water. But you monitoring screen time, right? Kaiser didn't have his phone because you didn't want him to have it. You didn't want him to be able to talk to his mama. You didn't want him to be able to turn that camera around so she could see how y'all living over there. You didn't want her to see how y'all still broke as fuck and living beyond y'all damn means. Like, King, stop lying. You wanted Nick to have to call your phone, period. You wanted to make it hard for her to communicate with her child. And that's just diabolical and sad as a father. And you so much of a father, you so W dad, worried about this boy watch history. Who the hell gets online and shows their child whole watch history? And he can fool everybody else, but he not fooling motherfucking me, because I really feel like he purposely went and clicked on those videos just to have something to try to show. And it didn't prove nothing. Honestly, you should never even posted that. And second of all, he told on himself talking about, y'all see his watch history? He be watching Laina and he can see how y'all be talking to her, you know, and he can see how y'all be talking to me. That's the problem right there. Laina been the problem behind this whole damn thing. And she proved this 7 months ago when she sat her funky ass up there on a Misunderstood podcast and brought up the subject about a child having a phone too early. Y'all remember that?
Kids are seeing stuff that they should not see. No tablets, no phone, no social media. Kids these days, they be on their tablets playing Roblox. On Twitch watching Kai Cenat and Speed. It all depends on what type of parent you are. I would not want my kids being on a phone too early.
This 304 bitch trying to come for Nick Perrington since way been when she got her ass up on that live, while King sitting in front of this camera trying to act like it's always been Nick the one that's bringing business to the internet. Baby, I got the timeline. First and foremost, the first big old scandal that happened between him, Nick, and Laina was when And Nick mentioned that she was the only one who could go get Kaiser from the schoolhouse. He didn't like her saying that. He said that she was saying it malicious. So he had propped that camera up and he was watching Laina the whole time while he was on camera talking about how gas is too high. Even had the audacity to sit there and say how he has to teach Nick how to be a mother. And how he gonna teach her for being a mother? Because he get the example from Laina? Because you know he don't talk to his own fucking mama. Excuse me? He even got on there and was talking about how Nick got a passport when he didn't want him to have a passport. Mad as hell because Nick took him out the country. Last time shit was brought to the internet, it was because Laina was in her feelings because Nick put a video up there showing her getting Kaiser ready for their engagement party.
Because King don't communicate with you because you don't be with Kaiser. King communicates with Jacinda because Jacinda is the one that takes care of Kaiser. So that's why you found out the day of, because your mom forgot the outfit in Louisiana. Our engagement party was about me and King. That's it. It was about me and King. Yes, the girls were there. Yes, Kaiser was there. But me, I was not focused on my girls. Their outfit was already in the closet. I didn't go out and do the most and get them this most spectacular outfit and get their hair done. No, their outfit was in the closet. Why? Because they're going to be on the floor getting dirty playing. Kaiser lives in Louisiana with his grandmother, not with Nick, with his grandmother.
Yeah, it's really ironic how every time it's a situation that's on King to show up for Kaiser, he throws the financial burden back on Nick. Nick had to get that baby ready for their empty ass engagement party. The same way Nick had to pay that money to fly and go get him from Thailand, a place that King randomly decided to move and abandon his fucking son. And this current situation was only brought to the internet solely because someone asked Nick a question and she answered it. She answered and said she missed Kaiser and she has to go get him. She can make whatever fucking face she want to make. That's King's problem. He wants to control her and he can't. She's not a toddler. Of course she could be aggravated about going to do something, once again, something that was solely on him. And another thing, it's brought to the internet double the time because you sat there and you purposely withheld this woman from being able to speak to her child because you're mad about her facial expression. Then she gets there and you still withhold the child for her for hours, only for you to go get 2 fucking markers and a folder. Then this man sat up there and said, then she up there talking about me using my son for views. Well, why can't I say that she using my son for clout? Because she has a whole channel. She turned the Nick and King channel into Nick and Kaiser for our son. So I just told her, use that video, you know, because my name in there. Use that video because my name on it. King, shut the hell up. You told her to use that when it was your responsibility to pay for that boy ticket and hers to go to Thailand and get back. Child, remember he was telling Nick, this not even your function to be putting engagement in your title. It's not even her function to be going to fucking Thailand to get the child after you the one who wanted him to go to Thailand. Have mercy. Then he gonna sit up there and say, my wife communicates with Nick. First of all, stop calling her your wife if you're not going to marry her. Stop it. He gonna say, she thanked her for whatever, but you know she gonna send what she's saying just so y'all could glorify her. And then she gonna get on Twitch and say what she said. There was some cutthroat stuff. She said she was going to get Kaiser and she rolled her eyes. She can do that shit because that was your responsibility. This girl sat up there after already paying $200,000 on fucking taxes for the Nika King channel and then almost paying $5,000 for her tickets to go to and from Thailand to go get her child. And on top of already taking care of her whole family and her son because you don't do shit but throw a little $35 over here and there. She still found it in her heart to send this funky hoe Laina $200. And you gonna sit up there and tell Laina that she said fuck her being in the hospital. That's not what she said. But even if she did, who gives a damn about Laina being in the hospital? Because my memory serves me correctly, Laina didn't give a damn about Ashley having a miscarriage. She said online and she laughed at it. So Karma is just a bitch and Laina just met her. Then this man go sit up here and say that Nick posted on her and Kaiser channel and she also posted a video on her Life as Nick channel and she's trying to like battle 2 bags right now. Sir, how many fucking bags are you and Laina trying to battle? Because like I said in my previous video, Kaiser been on Laina channel, Kaiser been on LK family channel, Kaiser been on King channel. Hell, Laina didn't have the audacity to change the damn profile on Ocean and on Linear channel that she made. Yeah, and she put Kaiser on there that fucking channel doing some weak ass fucking parodies so she could get a bag off of Kaiser, giving more views to this weak ass full channel. So how many bags are y'all fucking battling? I think that's about 4 different fucking channels. Excuse me? Have mercy. King is literally a narcissist and a manipulator. He's so worried about Nick making a facial expression. A facial expression is enough to make you not allow your child to talk to his mother. At this point, him and Laina sorry ass need to go see the fucking lady. They need to go sit on somebody's fucking couch. This man sat up there and said, I've already begged you to stop doing this, as if she's online bullying him. He sit up there talking about, this affects not only Kaiser, it affects my other 2 kids. Okay, first of all, how the hell this affects Kaiser when you took his devices? He can't even see his mama online. How in the literal fuck would this stuff affect Olivia, a 1-year-old? How would this affect Ocean? I thought you had rules with screen time. He up there talking about it's taunting. No, what's taunting is a mother calling to speak to her child and you telling her, I called to speak to you and you want to talk to him, trying to make her talk to him. Am I tripping, or was King's voice very seductive? What's going on here? Does he really want Nick real bad? Because baby, why was she talking like that? It was giving me secondhand embarrassment. I was cringing why are you talking like that to her? She wants to speak to her child. He tried to force her to stay on the phone with him and engage in this weak ass conversation where he's not taking any accountability for the fact that it was his responsibility to bring his child back from Thailand the same way he went and got him, but he made her do it. Child, and what really pissed me the fuck off is him getting on here talking about, I took my child to 2 different countries. You only took him to 1. You go here and there and everywhere. That's his problem. He is too invested in Nick's personal endeavors. That's none of your business where she goes, what she does. Oh my gosh. He wants control of her so much. And after watching all this shit play out, I'm more than sure he really did prop that camera up and coach that child to say what the fuck he said in that video towards his mama. King want Nick's freedom so motherfucking bad that he sit up there paying a whole complete stranger $6 to watch them damn kids so he could go act like he doing the karate chop but ain't chopped shit since he been in Thailand. Have mercy. If you made it to the end of the video and you're yapping like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Ciao, y'all so messy.